Yo guys, on to a brand new video on the channel today. We're looking at Midnight Society's Deadrop, the variant guide series 2. This is for snapshot 3. We'll be covering everything that is in the variant guide and what is added to the new snapshot. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So starting off, we can see we have some new cover art for the variant guide. So we have a variant shooting the SMG. It looks like there's going to be possibly skins in the future, and we also see an optic on the gun. So scrolling down, we have some statements from the developers talking about the patch and the gameplay loops, which we'll talk about a little bit. But that is from Robert Bowling. We also see the feedback and how they are dealing with that and how they're adding it to future snapshots. So that's very cool. So now we have some new traversal features or movement abilities. So variants can now climb ladders. They can now slide. They can vault onto lower walls or higher walls. And we can see in this picture, which we'll get into a second, there is now zip lines in the Proving Grounds. And this is also a concept of the future snapshot of the refiner state. So here is the Proving Grounds update. So you can see there's a ton of zip lines all throughout the Proving Grounds. There's also new healing locations. Some are riskier than others now, and a lot of new loot boxes are added in new locations. So that is basically everything you need to know for the Proving Grounds. A lot more healing stations and new loot locations. So here is some UI additions and things that are coming in the future. So we can see on the very left hand side in the backpack we have ammo types now. So guns are going to require ammo types. They're not going to be infinite ammo in the Proving Grounds. We also have 3 different optics. We have like a long range, and we have 2 reflex sights, and they can go on any gun that has this slot next to the icon when you put it in your loadout. So coming in the future, there's going to be containers with different variable sizes, so like Tarkov. You can see a better example over here and how that's going to work. So be able to like place it in your backpack, kind of exactly like Tarkov, or you can mix and match and put everything in your backpack. So here's some concept art of the SMG. We can see some reflex sights, some different skins even. So it's going to be very, very cool. It looks like there's even a spot for maybe some weapon charms in the future and side attachments. So that's going to be very, very cool in the future. Going down here, here is a blueprint for the upcoming refiner state, and I actually have what it is translated to. So it translates to refiner state construction, materials required, temperature regulator sensors, lift control panel, cleaners, advisory warning, which Doc hinted there are basically like AI that are going to be roaming the refiner state. And there's going to be harsh weather, and the gear is required to enter this area, and Sector 3's construction is underway. So that is what this translates to. It looks like there's some vault, some programs, and some other locations within the refiner state, which is going to be very, very cool. So this is the code that you can use to translate that. Some more terms of existence that are from previous variant guides, and this is the last image that we get of the variant guide teasing our snapshot 4, and we can see that there's a new optic, and this is going to be a sniper rifle of some sorts. So that is everything in the series 2 variant guide for snapshot 3. Let me know what you guys think of the new snapshot and everything that is added. I will be playing it and maybe making another video covering everything that is in game, and you can see gameplay of it. But until next time, guys, peace.